welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next really strong connection. We're going to see who this is, what is this relationship, what is their commitment to you, all that good stuff, but really tapping into those strong connections today. That is our topic. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, a candle burned on my altar, all that stuff is over there. And other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Aquamarine Acti, and we'll be using the Japanese Anime Tarot. For group two, we have the Tiger's Eye Acti, and we'll be using the Titanic Tarot. For group three, we have the Sodalite Acti, and we'll be using the Nomad Soul Warrior Tarot. And for group four, we have the Lemon Citrine Acti, and we'll be using the Weird World Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group one with the Japanese Anime Tarot and the Aquamarine Acti, this is your reading. Tapping into your next strong connection. We'll see who this is. What is this relationship? What is their commitment to you? We'll tap into that. And we'll see their commitment. I think I said that already. Spirit for group one with the Aquamarine. Please show us their next strong connection. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking this. So right away, this person is doing their homework about you, group one. We have union, faithful, and investigation. So this is definitely someone who is faithful and loyal. This is also someone who is dating with serious intentions. With that union card coming up, they could even be someone who's dating like in a courting kind of fashion. Courting is dating for marriage. So maybe, you know, you're unconventional, you're not into that, but this would be someone who's definitely dating for long-term intentions at the least. This person plans to be faithful. This person plans to settle down with just one person, and they want to come into union. So this person observes. They don't fall quick and hard and offer anyone, you know, love. This is someone who takes their time. They observe. Even in the dating process, they don't rush through it. They're not saying I love you at month one, month two, even maybe not even month three. They're not moving too fast at all. This person is taking their time. When they plan to be in a connection, this is someone who plans to stay in that connection. They want to be loyal, faithful. They want to build something long term. They're not looking for someone to kind of like rush in head first with and just kind of like, you know, experience everything in the very beginning and then have it taper off. They're looking to have love that can be lived throughout the relationship super, super long term. So let's keep going. Spirit for group one, their next really strong connection. Wow. And you know what? This is crazy because this deck has a lot of different cards in it. Like a lot of different cards that they're not all positive is what I'm trying to say. So the fact that you guys are getting such positive cards, it's almost like sus, like, okay, what is going on? We have the Real Deal card that has come out as well. So you know what? This feels very much so by design, group one. I feel like you have manifested this connection in and you've either asked for it. Maybe you've been working with your spirit guides, your spirit team, your ancestors on calling this towards you, something that is the real deal, something really beneficial, long-term, super grounded, like genuine energy. Or I feel like this is something divinely guided where spirit is sending this to you at the right time in the right place. I don't know. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? Because it definitely feels like you have done your due diligence and you have observed yourself and said, okay, what are the qualities I need to get rid of? What are the qualities that can stay? And also in your type, you've gotten rid of like, okay, let me make sure I'm looking out for this because yes, I'm attracted to this, but this doesn't always lead to happily ever after. So let me start to at least notice when I'm dealing with someone who has these qualities qualities that I'm attracted to, but that might be an indicator that it's a F boy, F girl, you know, someone who's not going to lead me to long term. Yeah, you know, I just feel like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. We have roller coaster in abundance. So first of all, this is like your rainbow after the struggle. So to a degree, this connection is a reward for all the work that you've put in, all the time, effort, and energy that you've put in. You really had to do you had to really go through it to get to this point. That's what I'll say, because this is like that sunshine at the end of the rainbow. Literally, like the abundance card has a big rainbow and the couple in the middle. So this is a successful connection. This person could be successful themselves. They could be someone who's well off, so they could bring wealth. Oh, I just heard into the family. That's a very specific. They could bring wealth into the family, into your legacy, long-term wealth. But we got struggles in soul tie. So that makes a lot of sense. For you, I feel like your path was delayed, group one, because you had a soul tie with someone. And with the struggles card, you know, that kind of indicates to me that you did have a soft spot for this person and you were trying to be patient with them, and you were trying to be patient with them, but also trying to help them through their struggles. Like, you know, usually this is an indicator of someone who you do have that soft spot for, that you want to engage with, versus this being someone who's just completely tied to you and won't let go. So it could go either way. It could be that, you know, there's been someone you've had a soul tie with that has been obsessed with you, wouldn't let you go, has been very connected with you and delayed your process. Or this could be more, you were kind of one foot in the door, one foot out the door, one foot in the door trying to help this person, be there for them, be a friend to them. Yeah, Spirit is showing me like some, you know, this person may have really negative thoughts and you may have wanted to monitor them just in case anything happened. And then you one foot in your future where it's like, okay, I still want to open myself up and see what else is out there and put myself out there. You know, I want to set myself up for success. I want to set myself up for abundance. So I'm getting that one foot out the door, one foot in the door kind of dynamic. But it looks like you've broken the chains of that soul tie. Some of you might have moved, and I'm also hearing that there may be a move called of you for some of you who are still in the soul tie dynamic. But I can tell you, once you get out of that soul tie connection, baby, trust me, you're flying high. We have let's take a break, high maintenance, and confidence. So I see your confidence going up as you're releasing this connection. And you know, usually when we think high maintenance, we think of someone who has a lot of expenditures. That may be true as well. Spirit is showing me business ideas. Your last connection may have had you constantly investing in business ideas that didn't go anywhere, or they may have been like a dreamer that had a lot of ideas and they were telling you like, you know that meme, I got a real plan. Right. If you've ever seen that, this person, they may have been that type. I just saw 808 and it seems like you had to come into your power, or this person was leeching power off of you. And that is a form of, I won't say destiny swapping, but destiny siphoning, when you're successful and you have someone leech onto you who isn't successful and they're able to achieve greater heights through your success by kind of draining you of your resources. It feels like that. And usually, like I said, this has a financial kind of undertone, but for you, I'm feeling like that may not be the case. This person may be high maintenance in terms of like their emotional load, what they need, you know, from you, how much they take from you in that way, where it's like they're just so demanding emotionally. They constantly need you to be almost watching them, but, you know, also like really investing in them and just giving all your time and energy to them. So I see you gaining confidence as you take a break. And I would say definitely lean into that. Group one, I'm feeling like there's someone who has a soul tie to you, and it's definitely delaying you getting, yeah, we just have the soulmate card that came out. Definitely delay you getting to your soulmate, getting to this connection, this union with this person that is faithful, bringing in abundance, and also the real deal for you. Because I feel like this is almost, you know, maybe it's not intentional, but it's given a bit future faker vibes. You know, I feel like they really believe in themselves and they want to be successful. So you start to believe that they can be, or that they are, even if they don't have any actual proof of success. And it's just kind of held you back. And Spirit is like, all right, you know, we've sat here long enough. And I feel like a lot of you actually, yeah, with the let's take a break card, we have respect my space and soulmate. you had to kind of put your foot down. So to be honest, I feel like your guides have been giving you different confirmations of like endings and new beginnings, and maybe you've attributed that to being like, okay, I'm about to end this tough cycle with this person and we're going to start a new beginning. But really it was like an ending to the connection altogether and a new beginning with someone totally different. World card reverse at the bottom of the deck, definitely an indicator of someone who maybe did even have the potential to be happily ever after with you, but just will not do the work to do so, to be on that level. And so that just may not be the destiny between the two of you. So if you're, experiencing that even energetically, definitely do some return to sender, some cord cutting, and just keep doing it. Literally keep doing it until it works. Sometimes you got to do a cord cutting 1, 2, 3 times. I'm telling you, especially if it's like a quantum entanglement, energetic. So Spirit, what is the new commitment of this real deal connection? Show us what will happen here. And if there is anything they need to know about the soul tie, let us know about that too, please. How does group 1 move forward from here? Okay, we got the Strength card with the Emperor reversed with the Knight of Swords reversed. So yeah, that person is not able to reach you. This could be you changing your number. This could be you getting a new job. This could be you getting a new home. I'm seeing that a lot of you have tried everything you could to get this person out of your life and it just hasn't worked, even multiple cord cuttings. So we have the Queen of Wands, that's strong boss move energy. And we have the Ace of Cups here. That's like, I'm going to give my heart, my soul, my time, my attention to someone who deserves it. And that's just that on that. And the Queen of Wands is hot, spicy, caliente energy, okay? She's feeling herself, definitely in her confidence bag. Yeah, even I'm really drawn to her red dress for some reason. I'm tapping into someone who would like never wear red, but now is feeling like, you know what, I want to get a red set of nails, or I want to wear red. Like I'm picking up on someone, even down to like wearing things you wouldn't wear. Yeah, that's a reflection of the changes that you've gone through. Spirit, how do they move forward? Yeah, and this is really just about choosing yourself. And we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so someone does lose out in this process, but your new connection is definitely treating you like a queen, treating you like a king. With the Queen of Wands, they're spoiling you, taking care of you. They also make you feel really sexy. They make you feel really loved and desired. Physical intimacy is really good with this person as well, especially with them coming up in Emperor energy. I want to say the Queen of Wands and Emperor is associated with fire sign energy, if not Aries specifically, or Sagittarius, but fire energy. So it's like really hot and spicy and fun. Anything they need to know about the past, really Knight of Swords reversed, pick your battles. Wheel of Fortune reversed, allow things to come to a close. We got the Eight of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. Let yourself be set free with the Justice card reversed. That situation wasn't serving you. And Spirit is saying there's just so much more for you on the other side of this. So if it's energetic, do some clearings. Do 3 clearings in a row. I'm hearing cleanse your physical space, rearrange your furniture, do a spiritual bath, and then mix some purified water with like some lemon essential oil, frankincense essential oil, mint essential oil is good for cleansing. Rosemary is good for protection as well. Or you can spray some Florida water around your house. So you can get that on Amazon. If you have sage Palo Santo bundle, you can use that for cleansing as well. We have standing firm, starting fresh, and believing in the magic. Exactly. That's exactly what we've been talking about. It says, I am brave, noble, and strong on standing firm. You're going to have to stand on business moving forward. And yes, there is a new beginning, not with the old energy, but I am seeing with a new energy. It says, a wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Believing in the magic, it says true magic is abounding in my life. So if you manifest, which we were kind of picking up on at the beginning of the reading, I was feeling like you were either manifesting this or this was something being delivered to you like directly from Spirit. I do see that coming to fruition. I see you getting exactly what you want. So definitely take that time to do that. I got custom spell work on my Etsy shop. You can choose 3 different intentions for mine. So I could do a cleansing for you, clearings, sever that tie, and then manifest a new loving connection towards you. But if you're witchy, definitely get to it. I see that it would be worth it. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find your girl. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. if you chose group 2 with the Titanic Tarot and the Tiger's Eye, this is your reading, tapping into your next strong connection. We shall see. Who is this? What is this relationship? What is their commitment? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group 2 with the Tiger's Eye. Please show us their next strong connection. Who is this? What is coming in for group 3? Speaking of coming in, first card out, we have the invitation card. I like that. That lets us know that someone is taking initiative towards you, group 2. So this isn't, something you have to look for, something you have to chase. This is something that is coming to you. Let's see what else we got. Ha ha! Ooh. Yeah, that's not the vibe. Oh, wow. You know what's crazy? There's been a lot of people in your energy, group 2, and I see you leveling up. My goodness. Let's start here. We have invitation and new love. So there is a completely new love interest coming into your life, and the peanut gallery is not feeling that. Not gonna lie, there are a lot of people in your energy who want to be the one, but this cannot be denied. We have soulmate union. So you have finally met your soulmate. And I do believe we have multiple soulmates in this life. There's friends that could be soulmates, even other forms of connections that can be soulmates, even multiple romantic soulmates. It's usually like the twin flame dynamic where you'd have just the one. But soulmates, yeah, can manifest in multiple different people. So you may have already met a soulmate in your life, and now here's a new one. And also, sometimes there's the soulmates that are meant to help teach you things, and then there's the romantic soulmates, and then there's the hybrids. This is definitely giving romantic soulmate with the new love card there, with the invitation card. It's like this person is excited about you. This person, they want to talk to you. They want to be with you. They want to be close to you. Like, this is giving that. Now, with all that being said, my goodness, you have so many people in your energy. It's actually crazy. I don't even know where to start. I mean, we have the maturity card. So I think the main thing is just that you leveled up out of all the other people who were in your energy. And, I'll give them their fair chance and see if there's anything of value that will come from there. But I am really kind of feeling like the next phase of your journey is going to be more about stepping into who you're meant to be with, and also stepping into a connection that matches your freak, that matches this maturity energy, someone who's not making you kind of do all the work, or, we're graduating out of that, connections that are anything less than what it is that you want. So, okay, let's see who's here. We have Wake Up Call, Sneaky Link. I'm like, I don't even know where to start because there's so much going on. Let's break down the energy and then we'll talk about the people. So we have Wake Up Call, Possessive, and Anger. So that's the main idea. The main theme is that the people who are in your energy are salty. They're salty and butthurt that they don't have access to you anymore. It's definitely been a wake-up call to see you get treated well. Oh my God, you remember, why am I seeing that? I'm seeing the Crash Out Future, the rapper. If you've seen that video of him like, I'm so proud of you. You found happiness. That was a crash out. Y'all gotta be able to recognize a crash out. That was a crash out. When has a rapper ever gone online and said something like that? And mind you, this is when Sierra was getting loved down. So if you don't know, Sierra has a baby with Future, and now Sierra is married to Russell Wilson. He's, I want to say, a football player, and he publicly loves her. He loves her very loudly. He loves her very proudly. They have a beautiful family unit. Just a couple months ago, Future's son actually ended up hyphening his last name from Wilson to whatever Future's last name is. He still kept it on there, but it's now hyphenated. Like, he sees Russell Wilson as his dad. And I was just seeing that. So you know what? You're finding happiness, group 2, and you got people in your energy who are mad about it. I mean, really, it's their own fault, to be honest, because we have 2 cards coming out talking about people watching you. We have an investigation, and then we have keeping watch. So, it's so crazy how people will literally sit in your energy, watch you relentlessly, watch you grow, watch every change and transformation you go through in your life, but they don't, come in and do what they need to do and, build something with you. And so now people are just tortured. There's multiple people in your energy. We have Where was that card that I had before? The anger card came out. Oh, I already talked about it. We have the addictions card. We have memories. We have sneaky link. Oh my God. We have the songs card. People are absolutely tormented with your memory. It's just like they're having dreams about you at this time. They're hearing songs and it's reminding them of you at this time. It's genuinely torturous. Like it really is, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm sure it hurts. Listen, I know it hurts, but yeah, you put yourself here. What is group 2 supposed to do for real? So we have addictions and sneaky link. Everyone's taking it different kind of ways. These people are coming back towards you, by the way. So I'm going to see if there's anything to be worried about. Now that we've broken down the energies, though, from here, I'm pretty much going to focus on like the new energy, but we'll see if there's anything to be worried about, or if there will so happen to be a love offer that will come from any of these past energies. Like I said, I'll give them their fair due diligence and check. Spirit, for group 2, tell us more about their next strong connection. Wow. It's like you're absolutely shining, and all of a sudden people are trying to compromise. People are feeling like you have high standards. We got stop being bossy and finding common ground. So I do see the people of the past coming back towards you, and they're, getting angry with you, very possessive over you. They're saying that you're being controlling. They're saying that you're being too demanding, that you're being too much. They're trying to find common ground. Like, okay, you know that this is who I am, or you know that this is what I have the ability to do. And you're coming back to them with, yeah, I do know what you have the ability to do. I'm not asking for anything from you. I'm trying to move on. You're the one getting frustrated, fighting against the tide. Let it go. And they can't let it go because they don't want to get swept away. They don't want to be left behind, so they're fighting for you, but it's like, you're not asking them for anything. We have shine your light. That's definitely really irritating them. You could be in the public eye at this time, getting more attention. You could have a post that goes viral, or you could all of a sudden start gaining a lot of friends in the workplace or in school or wherever you go. You could be getting a lot of compliments, a lot of stares, and a lot of attention because you're showing up as quite confident. Your light is shining and people are very drawn to it. And these people definitely are drawn to it. These people of the past, we got let love in. My God, it's like they're trying to bang down your gate and force you to be open to them or to love them or to have something with them. I don't feel like we're going backwards here. We got wait a little bit longer and spellbound. So Spirit is saying the soulmate union is right around the corner for you. I didn't pull any cards to get a timeline or anything, but we did get an indication that for you, things are going to come about sooner rather than later. So that's something to look forward to. Spirit is saying wait a little bit longer. But yeah, not going to lie, there's a lot of people wanting to put some respect on your name these days. There's a lot of people who are seeing your value, seeing your beauty, and wanting to be with you. Spirit, what can you tell us about this soulmate union? What can you tell us about new love? What is their commitment to group 2? So this person is saying you don't have to work, you don't have to plan. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Swords reverse, which is like, I get to turn my brain off. We have the Eight of Coins reverse, which is you're not expected to do any work with this person. We got Temperance here with the Chariot reversed. So I feel like this person is definitely kind of sitting you down, You've been working like a workhorse, and this person is saying, okay, Chariot reversed, you're not leading this ship anymore. You don't have to do all the work. I'm here for you. I'm going to be the one putting in all the work for you. Ace of Swords reverse. You don't always have to plan everything. You don't always have to make sure we're on track with our goals. I'm here for you. And with Temperance here, I feel like you must have been doing this a lot in the past, like really putting in a lot of work, being the one to plan a lot of dates, being the one to plan, put in a lot of effort. And while other people just kind of sat on their laurels and just let you. That is so crazy. So we got the Eight of Coins reversed. I'm not seeing that's the case anymore. You're not being required to put in so much work. You're being able to relax, rest, and really kind of sit in your, feminine energy and be taken care of. This person is definitely wanting to provide. Nine of Cups reversed with the Ten of Cups. And you know what? I really like the Nine of Cups because Nine of Cups represents like being sustainable on your own, even without 10 of Cups, a full happily picture, happy relationship. With this 9 of Cups reversed, I actually don't hate it because I'm loving the absolute spoiling that you're receiving from this person. They're like, 9 of Cups reversed, forget me, forget what I want. 10 of Cups, it's all about us. And I feel like you guys coming together in an energy of unselfishness, both like naturally, if you're a lover, if you're a giver, you're still gonna be that. Here's someone willing to spoil you. So it's like, you know that you're pouring into the right cup and you have someone who's matching your energy, but you really don't have to. You really don't have to. This person, it's like it makes them genuinely the happiest person on earth to be able to take care of you. What do they need to know about all these others and their energy? Will any of them come up and make a love offer? We got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Four of Coins reversed. So I am seeing people come towards you without a second thought. And I feel like, yep, with the World card reversed at the bottom of the deck, I feel like they're coming towards you because they see you, Wheel of Fortune, as being in your power and being a lucky break for them now. And I don't love that energy. It's kind of like if you've ever had a big weight loss transformation, which I have, it's bittersweet. It's like you get a lot of attention, but then it's like, I remember when you didn't even look my direction. So how can I even be happy about this? That's kind of how this, feels. It's like, sure, people are, giving you a lot of attention now and it's nice, but also you can't help but remember how they didn't take care of you or see you the same way in the past. So it's like, can I really be happy in this moment, even though I'm kind of getting what I wanted all along from here? I don't know. You have to let me know how this is kind of feeling for you and, what it makes you think. But we got the 9 of Coins reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse. I'm hearing JoJo, too little, too late. I just feel like it's been a bit too late, and I feel like it's new beginning season. Wanting to start over, wanting to start fresh, start new with someone, and build something that can be long-lasting and really good. That's what I got for you, Group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the Soda Light and the Nomad Soul Warrior Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next strong connection. We'll see who is that. What is this relationship? What is their commitment to you as well? All that good stuff. Spirit for Group 3 with the Soda Light, please show us their next really strong connection for Group 3. Who is this? What is this? Okay. Oh, so right away I'm getting that this person is a really good mix of like safety, security, but also a good mix of someone who brings fun into your life, brings excitement, exploration into your life. Ooh, we got the Lust card. So I do feel like there is a physical intimacy vibe here. Okay, let's actually start here because this is like the before and then we'll get to the after. So we have interference and ghosted. I feel like for you, Group 3, you had just been in a connection with someone where either there was interference, that could be a third party, that could be family, that could be friends, that could be a job. Interference can really be anything that gets in the way of your connection. You had been in a connection where there was some interference, there was something blocking you, there was someone getting in the way. Maybe you were getting in the way subconsciously, you couldn't feel safe with the last person that you dated, so you self-sabotage and you kind of interfered in your own being able to move forward with that person, kind of having that deep knowing that maybe this isn't the right person. Or it could have been a situation where someone ghosted after a period of stress, Maybe there was interference and family was getting in the way and it's like, okay, they're getting in their ear, getting in their ear, getting in their ear. And then one day this person finally listened and they're like, okay, I'll cut this cord with Group 3. I'll cut the drama so I can get everybody out of my ear because they got you on one side saying like, fight for it or, forget what they're saying or stop sharing what they're saying. And then they have their friends and family on the other, end or whoever it was. You know, the third party isn't always a person. Sometimes it can be money motivated. It could be like, okay, I have my job, you know, or we have long distance, like whatever it was. And they got that pulling them in the other direction. And they're like, all right, you know what? I just don't want to deal with this anymore. So let me go ahead and ghost. Like, this is an energy of this person being like, it's too much. I'm gonna ghost. And with all of that being said, you know that saying like rejection is protection? Yeah, we got new love and protection here. So I see that that is exactly the case for you, group 3, which is why I wanted to start with the past so we can purge it out of the way and just start to talk about, okay, what's coming in and what we have to look forward to, because I actually see a lot for you to look forward to. We got some new love coming in. That's a person coming in, treating you very well. I really like this dangerously card, especially with it coming out with the dates card, because it's like, ooh, a little best of both worlds action. On one end, you're living dangerously with this person, dangerously in love, going, exploring. You know, it feels dangerous just because it's so fun, and it's one of those super consuming loves where it's like, oh my God, we're doing all these things I always wanted to do. We're traveling together, we're dating together, like we're doing the things, all the things. And it feels very different than what I'm used to, or at least the most recent phase that I'm coming out of. So it feels like, ooh, it's like, you know, really risky or spicy, but not so much. That's actually a good dynamic. We got the dates card here as well. So I really love that this person is being consistent about taking you out, taking you on dates, vice versa. You can plan dates as well. You can take them out, treat them. But I see them being really big on the dating phase. You know, they don't want to skip past it. They want to date you. They want to have fun. They want to enjoy you. And, you know, we got the lust card here as well. So the physical intimacy is on point, which I just love, because it's like, these are the components you need. You need to feel that lustful attraction towards your partner. You need to feel that desire towards your partner. For 2, you need that romance. Dating, that's the romance. You know, it's like, okay, more than just being together, spending time together, but it's like we're going out to do something. You're giving me a reason to dress up, and vice versa. Like, we're putting in effort, we're trying. You need that. So you need the physical attraction, you need the romance, and you also need the fun. And especially with that protection energy here, that gives you the safety. It's just like chef's kiss. Like, you have all the components for something really, really good. So we'll see what else comes up. Spirit, for group 3, tell us more about their next strong connection. So this next strong connection is kind of a jack of all trades. They definitely play all the roles. They know how to protect you, how to look out for you. They know how to listen to you, how to be there for you. They know how to get you out of your head and into your body with that physical, but also with the exploration. They know how to get you out of your head and get you living life present in the moment versus worrying about any particular thing. Spirit, tell us more about their next strong connection. I don't know why this keeps coming up. So weird. We have 3 as a crowd and love of a lifetime. So another card coming out from 2 different decks talking about like potential third party situations. So I feel like that's going to come up. Do not be surprised if you have this person that ghosted come, you know, back towards you, trying to connect with you, especially if you have a soul tie with that person. Like, if you're physically intimate with someone, you're highly likely to create a soul tie. Or if you're in the same place at the same time frequently, that's also often, you know, creating a soul tie, especially if you're in any like compromised position when you're around them. That's going to make the soul tie quicker. So say this person is a part of your friend group and you hang out like maybe once a month, but every time you hang out, you're under the influence. That's a compromised position. That's a quicker way to a soul tie. But also you could have a soul tie with someone if you're constantly seeing them. Say you guys work in the same building. That can easily create a soul tie through that proximity. So, you know, I just feel like this person, they're likely coming back around. But I was saying that to say, when you have a soul tie with someone, you can feel when they're stepping into a new connection, because you can feel that they're taking their energy away from you. And you can feel this weird heart chakra activation, but it's not geared towards you. So it's like, what is going on with this person? That's when people start going crazy, crashing out, feeling like they need to reach out to you and stuff like that. Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 3. So we have this love of a lifetime coming in, and that old soul tie or that old connection, the person who ghosted or had so much going on, third party or interference, whatever they were making excuses, you know, for, that was keeping them away. suddenly that's not feeling like as much of a, barrier between the two of you. Suddenly they're ready to compromise and, willing to completely clear the slate and do whatever they can do to get in your good graces again. And you know what? I feel like we have put a ring on it and have a heart. This person may have said that you may have tried to make them like marry you or commit to you before they were ready. Have a heart is all about like someone basically kind of asking for your pity, or not necessarily pity, but someone asking for your understanding. Like, have a heart. Seriously, you were, pressuring me, put a ring on it. Even, on the card, she's got the ring in her hand. She's putting it in his face. He's not offering that ring and commitment to her naturally. She is pressing him about the commitment. So I feel like this person is trying to guilt trip you. That's no wonder they keep showing up, because it's like we have all the good cards and talking about the new love and the new connection coming in, but also this person keeps trying to come in as well. So I don't know if their energy is just having an extremely hard time letting go, or if it's actually something that's going to show up. So I'm going to look for that from the tarot. But we have just the two of us, squeaky clean and love of a lifetime. So Spirit is saying, especially with that squeaky clean card, like, I want you to start on a completely new, fresh slate with someone. I don't want you to be in a connection where there's old residual energy and resistance. This person also, like, they're a person of their word. Like, they're a man or woman of their word. What they say is what they mean. What they mean is what they say and what they intend. So this is someone who's got a clean record, someone who's got a clean conscience as well. Like, someone who's really worthy. King of Pentacles, I like that at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this new connection, this love of a lifetime? I see you guys spending a lot of time together with just the two of us, going on dates, or having a sexy, intimate night together, trying something new, going on a new adventure. It seems very fun. Exactly. We got the Fool card, all about new beginnings and new adventures. So this new connection is going to be like a relationship of pure exploring, trying new things, going to new places. Like, there's so much of that coming up here where it's like you guys have a lot of freaking fun. Wow. And we got the Sun card. That is Spirit shining down on your relationship. Two of Cups. I mean, need I say more? We got the Two of Cups, soulmate energy, strong lover connection energy. With the Fool and the Sun, that's a beautiful dynamic. That is, first of all, the Sun represents like the higher power shining on you. Also, fate and destiny shining on you. A very life-giving force being behind this connection, leading you guys and helping you guys. We have the Magician reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed. So with this connection, it's very worry-free. This person is definitely surrendering to you and to Spirit. And with that Two of Cups, they're ready to settle down with you. Just the two of us. They want it to be just the two of you and your connection, nobody else. They don't got nobody on the side, and they're not trying to have you have nobody on the side. Magician reverse, nothing needs to be forced here. I would say it doesn't even need to be manifested. I would say if you are manifesting, set that intention one last good time just so you can release the need to continuously manifest, and then let it come to fruition, because Nine of Swords reverse is a super worry-free energy. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to make it happen. There's really nothing like of that sort required of you of this time. Literally, all you have to do is just allow. Spirit, what do they need to know about this Threes of Crown energy? We have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands reverse. So Spirit is saying with that Ace of Wands reverse, this person is lacking creativity, especially if they were a writer, a poet, an entertainer, a singer, anything like that, or a creative person in some other way. You inspire them quite a bit. And, even if it's like, okay, you guys would argue a lot and then they would take that out on their canvas and have like some beautiful mess they created through their frustration, that is inspiration. Not every muse is like someone literally drawing you as a person. Sometimes the muse can be the energy that you give the artist. But the Ace of Wands reverse talks about a lack of options and creativity. And this is why this person is trying to come back to you. Eight of Cups, I feel like your heart has left this person. And this person with the Hermit reversed, yeah, it's like, okay, let me come out of my shell and reconnect with group 3 and see if they'll still allow me to hit their line. Let me see if they'll still pick up my call. This person is very tactful. They know exactly what they're doing, and they know they do not deserve your time, your energy, your attention. I wouldn't give them the time of day. We got something so much better for you coming in. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Lemon Citrine and the Weird World Tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next really strong connection. We're going to see who this is, what is this relationship, and what is their commitment to you. Spirit, for group 4 with the Lemon Citrine, please show us their next, really strong connection. Oh my goodness, the cards are coming out for you right away. I'm getting a little out with the old, in with the new energy. I'm also getting a little upgrade energy for you, group 4. Exactly, I knew it. Wow, and you know what? That's crazy. Soon as you let something go that doesn't fit you, it's like you always get something better that comes along the way. So look at this. We got sneaky link, lack-minded, and walking away. Whoever is currently in your energy, or whoever you're currently dealing with, it seems like this person does have like a lack-minded mindset. This person wanted to keep you in the dark, or this person wanted to keep themselves in the dark. This person is showing up as a sneaky link, someone who's not fully committing for whatever excuse that they make up. I'm sure they have plenty. And ultimately, it's really rooted in this person's lack-mindedness. It's not really even about whether or not they genuinely believe that they have what it takes or not, or vice versa, or whether or not it's the right time, or, it's not really about that at this point. This person, they're good with the excuses. They're making a lot of excuses, and that's what they really are, just an excuse not to go in fully, or to commit, or to surrender. This person and you did the sneaky link thing for a while, and to be honest, group 4, this could even be someone who's been out of your energy for a while, someone you haven't talked to in a while that is still holding on. I see you finally walking away from that person. Soon as we got that, we got the confidence card. So this person is definitely really shocked that you've walked away. We do have the in denial card. So at first they may be calling your bluff, but that's actually working out in your favor, because I really do feel like you've had a mental level up, group 4. And it's like once that mental level up matches what you've been feeling, that discomfort in your heart, there's just no stopping that process. It just elevates and elevates and elevates from there. And so as this person is in denial, or trying to call your bluff, or not believing the situation, it's like you're able to get further and further away. You're able to further and further separate without having to worry about any retaliation from this person, especially if you guys are in close quarters to any capacity, like, if you work together or have the same friend group. It's all good and cool that they don't believe it right away, because that actually gives you the opportunity to build new connections, put yourself out there, explore some other things, plan your next moves without worrying about them trying to get into your way just because they're salty. And with all that being said, look what you have manifested. We got union and love vibes. So your next strong connection, this person is looking to step into a union with you. This person is looking to commit. And another thing is the love vibes card is always mutual. This card always comes up when both parties feel the same about each other. So that's something that they're initiating. That's not something that you have to convince them of or push them into. This person naturally feels those love vibes for you. They're naturally doing everything in their power to make it happen, to surrender to a union with you, to be with you like they want it themselves. It doesn't need any convincing. So chef's kiss. I love that dynamic, and I love that for you. Now, with all that being said, we have toxicity and frenemy. So just know there is someone around you. Honestly, it could even be your own shadow self that is kind of hindering you. So just be aware of that. Do everything you can to separate from the past and fully step into your future, because this would represent someone being around you and definitely not having your best intentions. This could be you having to let go of some toxic friends, and sometimes you don't even think about that. And maybe they're not even like purely toxic intentionally, but they're just toxic for you because of where you're trying to move into and where you're trying to go. It's hard to remember, like, okay, if you're stepping into a new phase, that means every area of your life is going to have to reflect that new change. So yeah, that 100% means that some people may no longer be a match to you. even as friends, you know, they can keep you in toxic environments or keep you stuck in toxic patterns that haven't helped you. And this could actually be a frenemy to you. And also, I was hearing that as that could be your inner self. We got the tempter that has just come out. So this could be talking about someone else, or it could be talking about your inner temptress. Do everything you can to tame that temptress, especially with the sneaky link energy. That already lets me know that's a physical connection. That's a connection that's very physically charged. So if that's how you make strong connections with people where the physical intimacy is on point, you know, you could easily get lost in the sauce of dealing with someone again or slipping back into old habits due to temptation. So that's so weird. I never get that frenemy energy on the person I'm reading for, but I did this time. So make sure you're not, you know, your own frenemy. Make sure you're not self-sabotaging. What else can you tell us about their next strong connection? I see you spending a lot of quality time with this person. Wow, look at this. We literally got the confidence card from 2 different decks. That is how you know you are feeling yourself. I'm also seeing someone go through like a weight loss transformation or a bodily transformation. Her shirt says you can do anything. So if you have some goal that you're trying to meet, I see you crushing that goal. I see you meeting that goal, and I see you being able to move forward with that new version of yourself. I'm now hearing New Body by Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. That song was never even released, but I'm hearing Nicki's verse. Nicole body ain't no miles on this here new body. Period. Okay. Ooh, and we have the conceited card. Not confident and conceited. Okay. I'm gonna have to give group 4 their 10s. You are looking great and you're really feeling yourself. I'm telling you. Once you get rid of that dead weight, we have focus on yourself and start focusing on yourself. You are literally a new version of yourself, and I'm in love with this version of you. You're in love with this version of you. Anyone who isn't in love with this version of you can kick rocks, and that's just where we're at with it. So just be aware. We did have the intruder card that did come out as well. So I am feeling like, yes, this can apply to you, but this is likely applying to someone else. With the intruder card coming out with the tempter, there is someone who's going to try to tempt you into surrendering with them, especially when you got that new aura, that new body, mind, body, soul, whatever way you level up. It could be a spiritual level up, got you out here with an angelic aura. You know, it could be a mental level up. People love your mind. People are so in love with you at this time. So just be aware of that. We have you look good, okay? We got so many cards coming out talking about you're confident, conceited, focusing on yourself, and looking good, okay? Looking good. We have in heaven, just the 2 of us, and long-term relationship, and we also have high maintenance. And you know what, I feel like your new partner actually loves that. They love that you're high maintenance. They love that you take care of yourself. It makes them feel really good. And spirit is actually showing me like masculine getting a pedicure and clear coat on their fingertips. So this could be someone who takes care of themselves as well. Even if they're a masculine, they get their, you know, cuticles cut, they get them cleaned up, they don't got dirt in their nails. Oh my God, that is one thing that will turn me the off quick. Let me see a dirt in that nail. We're not talking anymore. I promise you we're not talking anymore. So you may also, you know, even rub off on your partner and they may become high maintenance, or maybe they already take care of themselves. So they're locked in. They're like, of course, I'm going to pay for your mani-pedi. I'm going with you. What are you talking about? I just love that. And you're in heaven spending a lot of time. I do feel like your next partner is going to be your new bestie as well. I feel the 2 of you locking in like best friends. Spirit. What else can you tell us about this new union coming in for group 4? We got the Hermit reverse and the 8 of Wands reverse. You guys are spending a lot of time outside. You guys are spending a lot of time doing like new things, going out. Yeah, Spirit is actually showing me like a couple turned and living their best life and having a great time. Going to the club literally together. So much freaking fun. You guys are so hot and fun. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of chaos around you. My goodness. We got the 4 of Swords reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, and the Moon. So things are still up in the air. Not gonna lie, it's not a guarantee that you'll end up with this person, because for some of you, you are gonna end up entertaining, one of these other energies that are maybe tempting you, or this lack-minded sneaky link that you're walking away from. First, they were in denial. Second, they were trying to sabotage you. Third, they're trying to do everything they can to win you back. If you've been stuck on that person for a long time, it's going to be like night and day. Like, I've always wanted this energy from them. So it's going to be very, very hard to resist that. So some of you, yeah, not gonna lie, you're not surrendering straight into this relationship just because it's really good. Some of you, this could be a test and it can come in first. We got Judgment reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. So that's Spirit saying, hold on, I haven't, had my final say yet. I haven't blown the horn. I feel like this means that you're going to have to shut this person down very directly. This isn't one of those things that you could just leave in the air. And it sucks because I was just getting a little bit of a vengeful vibe and almost even a dangerous vibe. So that'll be kind of hard to manage. Always remember, you can come at things spiritually, do a spiritual closing. I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop, especially if it's going to be more hurtful to you to close this yourself than helpful. We got the Hermit reversed and the Ten of Swords. I mean, Ten of Swords, yeah, it's definitely like a harsh ending. I see you, Hermit reversed, having a great time with your new boo, enjoying life. But as you have this new beginning, there's definitely a painful ending that's happening. And you are going to bear some of that, at least some of it, because you are the other half in this polarity. So this could be energetically, you're doing a lot of purging, your emotions are all over the place, you're randomly crying, or this could be you having to like actually stand firm into this person and be like, we're done, like we're not doing this, and watch them cry and fall apart. Like, it's gonna pull on your heartstrings. We got the Nine of Swords reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. So I honestly see you so unbothered. It's like, dang, what is this energy? Like, Six of Wands reversed is like, okay, even if I fail, even if I'm not able to succeed with this person, even if I'm, got this negativity going on in my life, or this rumor mill with the frenemy, you could have like friendship drama popping off at this time, a friend trying to, tarnish your name and speak ill of you and create drama. Talk to one of your exes with that tempter card, get all up in your business with the intruder, pretend to be your friend. There's a lot of drama going on, not gonna lie. Even with all of that going on, I see you unbothered. I don't even understand this, because it's like, how could you be unbothered when there's literally a dumpster fire on the other side? We got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is why you're able to be unbothered, because in the midst of the chaos, there really is a lot of blessings and a lot of love that Spirit is giving you. And you're like, okay, Wheel of Fortune reverse, yeah, things aren't perfect. And Five of Pentacles, there are people suffering that used to know me, but Knight of Swords reverse, this is not my fight anymore. I don't want to fight this. And, some of you are like, I don't have any fight in me. So just know the start of this new relationship is going to be filled with a lot of drama surrounding you. I see this person obsessed with you. I see you obsessed with them. I see you guys clicking up and it's like just the two of us having a great time together. So you guys are completely unbothered, but there is a lot of drama going on. So just be aware. And when the time comes, if you have the opportunity, definitely close the door with this person definitively. Don't leave this person open. Let them know where you stand. And that's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.